Now we're going to take a look at one of my highest percentage sweeps, one of my best sweeps, the pocket sweep. This takes advantage of my opponent's center line. All I have to do is cross his arm over the center line, and I'm going to have awesome success. I've caught Alan in my closed guard. This is personally right where I want to be. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide his chest down the middle of his center line, and I'm going to aim to pass his arm across the side, or across the center line. It depends on how you break this off. It doesn't really matter. You can brute force it across. I have a couple friends that like to do it that way. Or if you're big like me, I just control that sleeve, and I'm going to move my hips to the outside. Those guys that have really good control on the hip, and you can't break this hand off, that's okay. I'm just going to take that cross grip, and I'm going to start to move my hips to the outside. Even if his hand stays controlled here, and I come to the outside, that is going to open up that pathway to the back. That's exactly what I want. Make sense? So from here, I come across, I'm going to sit up, control, I'm going to pull him back down. This works well if he has posture, if he doesn't have posture, okay? From here, I control on the back of the belt, and I'm going to control on the outside of the pants. Now that I've got his arm trapped across my center line, I'm going to start to move my hips underneath. It doesn't matter if his hand is only halfway, or probably most of the time, the way you guys have seen it, right here. I think Edward Tellez plays a lot of positions out here. I love this, okay? If you can get this arm across, you're going to have so much success, guys. So, arms across, I sit up, I control, or we'll play it from here, which is usually where I get it, okay? I'm controlling that belt, and I'm controlling on the outside of that knee. Both of my feet are open. Now, here's where people screw up. They get here, and they try to pull somebody over. If you're a big guy, I know I'm a big guy, a lot of times that can work. It's okay to make it like that sometimes. But what we really want to do is focus on the hip movement, moving my hips underneath him. If I can move my hips underneath him, I'm going to be way better off, okay? So that hand that's controlling on the pants, we can use that to lift up a little bit, or if you don't want to, you can put the hand all the way out here and watch my hips move underneath. They move underneath. Now I'm all the way over. I take that hand back to the knee and I can punch it up and over, maintaining good control when I come up on top. Controlling, pow, I break it, arm across. Move those hips, priming for that sweep. Sit up, control, get a hold of whatever you can. If I can get a hold of the belt, I can. His skirt is over it, how frustrating. Just control the back, that's okay. Controlling the pant leg, now watch how I'm moving my hips underneath it. From here, up, over, and control. Caught Alan in that closed guard. Pow, and over. Hip out here, sit up, control. Control on the outside of the pants. I'm going to move in. Never let him get this arm back. Underneath, up and over, and control. Notice I'm keeping my chest nice and low, my base out. You can get your Superman, hook those hooks in, whatever it takes to maintain that top position.